Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tina. I'm a full-time reseller, and today I'm bringing you another What Sold Weekend Edition video. So these are my sales from Friday afternoon until Monday morning, and they were pretty steady throughout the whole weekend. I think about 30 some items going out, maybe close to 40, so not too shabby. Let's jump into what sold. Alrighty, so first item is a set of 4 vintage salad forks. These sold for $14.99 plus shipping. These were only listed a couple weeks. Next is a Vera Bradley rolling luggage duffel bag. This sold for $89 plus shipping. Next is a Harley Davidson motorcycles. Oh, I'm looking at this, and it says it sold for $12, but I thought I took a best offer of this for $8 on this. So I don't know. And the best offer price has been showing up, but I guess in this case it isn't. I did take $8 for this mug. All right, next is a Sears Craftsman stapler. It's an electric stapler. I think this is kind of vintage. It sold for $18 plus shipping. I got this at an estate sale a couple weeks ago. All right, next I sold an Anna Lee Easter Bunny, and then the same buyer, and this sold for $9.99. The same buyer also purchased this Anna Lee mouse, and this one sold for $11.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold a pair of AGL like ballet flats. These were kind of in worn condition, but they still sold for $18 plus shipping. Next, I sold a set of 3 M&M cereal bowls. Oh, I did take an offer on these. I wasn't sure if I did or not. I just picked these up like last week, and they sold right away. I think I had them listed for 24 or 28. I thought that's what they sold for, but no, I actually took an offer for $20 plus shipping on these. They had a lot of, you can see here, they had a ton of gray utensil marks, especially like the orange and the yellow. Blue, not so much, but that's probably why I was so quick to accept that offer. All right, next I sold 2 Waverly pillow shams. These sold for $32 plus shipping. These were only listed a few weeks as well. Next, I sold 2 vintage Goebel birds. Again, only listed for a few weeks. These sold for $25 plus shipping. And then I sold a sugar spoon and butter knife set. These sold for $12.99 plus shipping. Then I sold a piece of curved stone sidewalk for the Precious Moments Sugartown Village. And it took me forever to find this today. I did not label which box it was in, so I had to dig through like 40 boxes before I found it. And actually, I had to go back to a couple boxes a couple times. So probably more than 40 boxes. But anyway, finally found it. So this sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold a Subaru repair manual. This sold for $12 with free shipping. Next, I took a best offer of $30 on this vintage Champion racing jacket. This was also listed for a few weeks as well, so lots of recent stuff selling. Then I sold this pack of trading cards from the 90s, the creators of the universe. These sold for $25 with free shipping. These came out of a bag of dollar stuff I bought back in the fall. I filled up this huge garbage bag with like all kinds of stuff, and it's been selling. All right, then I sold this Temptations by Tara baking dish, a little 1-quart baking dish. This sold for $17.99 plus shipping. I've sold 2 of these now, and I have 2 to go. And this particular one, these sat for a while. The first one sold semi-quick, and then the other ones have just kind of been sitting there. So maybe now 2 have sold. Maybe the last 2 will sell quicker. All right, then I sold this driver. This I picked up, if you watch my other videos, I picked this up last weekend in Cranford, New Jersey, and it sold. I took a best offer of $100 plus shipping. Next, I sold this small Japanese vase. This I took a best offer of $44 plus shipping. This was picked up from a local rummage sale a couple weeks ago, so it sold pretty quick. And then I sold these. I took a best offer of $39 on these camper shoes. These I've had for a little while, and they're going internationally through the global shipping program. So $39 plus shipping on those. And then also from that same rummage sale where I bought that little vase, I bought a stack of magazines. These sold, or this sold for $6 plus shipping. Next, another Vera Bradley item, another good Vera Bradley sale. This is a duffel bag, sold for $45 plus shipping. And then I sold another box of these pantry moth traps. I have one box left. These have been selling. So I guess it's that time of year where people are getting pantry moths. So $19.99 with free shipping on these. And then I sold a Wedgwood Williamsburg potpourri tray. This sold for $20 plus shipping, also a recent listing. Then a pair of American Rag boots. I believe that is a Macy's house brand. And these sold for $18.99 plus shipping. These I had for a while. And then I sold a pair of women's Levi's. These sold for $19.99 plus shipping. They were new with tags. Next, a V by Ava top. I'm not even sure where this came from. But this sold for $12 plus shipping. Then I sold a pair of Toms. These sold for $28 plus shipping. And these I got out of that church rummage back in January. Next, I sold a Susan Graver turtleneck. This sold for $18.99 plus shipping. It was new with tags. Then I sold a pair of J. Jill sandals. These sold for $19.99 plus shipping. And some more flatware. These are more vintage flatware. 6 teaspoons. These sold for $26.99 with free shipping. This I've had for a while. This is a vintage KPM vase, and it is cobalt blue, although by the photo it kind of looks black. But this sold for $17.99 plus shipping. And then from the rummage sale I went to a little over a week ago, going to so many, I bought these there, and they sold for $75 plus shipping. This is the second pair I sold now. The other pair, they were like a wheat color. I sold them as well for $75. So both of those went pretty fast. Alrighty, and then these I just picked up yesterday at the flea market, which you will see in a video tomorrow or the next day. I'll probably get that up on Wednesday. But yeah, this sold for $18.99 plus shipping. This is like a 90s set of like little kind of like flocked figurines. This one was Tigger and Gopher. The same buyer also purchased Kanga and Roo, also $18.99 plus shipping. And then same buyer also purchased this one. This is Winnie the Pooh and Owl, and also $18.99 plus shipping. So that is going to wrap it up. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that little bell button so you get notifications every time I upload. And until next time, bye.